Hello everybody, it's Suffolk Blue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you are well. Welcome back to our Attack of the B-Team Minecraft Let's Play series. Now, today we are going to get on and do what we need to do is put our armor back on as well to start with, because we did that last time. We're going to sort this out. We're going to sort our machine out now, our sawmill, because it's the last thing that we need to do. It's the thing that's going to run, hopefully constantly, providing an awful lot of wood. And in order to be able to store that amount of wood, I'm going to have to use some of the deep storage units. Now, I've already made them, but to make them is actually really simple in this mod. Here they are, deep storage unit. To make them is actually really simple. It's a one machine block in the middle, 4 iron, 4 glass, and a gold block, followed by some storage chests, which is just an ordinary chest with 4 pieces of tin and 4 pieces of plastic. And for that, you get 2 million worth of storage. Oh my god, that's amazing. We're going to have 2 of them, one for planks and one for the sawdust, which at the moment we're collecting here. But we have to try and come up with a way, and I have to come up with a way, that this looks like a sawmill. Because at the moment this doesn't really look like a sawmill at all. It looks like a Minecraft machine, which for some people is okay, but that's not okay for me. So what we're going to do, we're going to sort of start a little bit from scratch, okay? This was a sort of tested out, so let's just take everything apart to start with. Oh, we've got a pneumatic servo back, that's good. You can come out. 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 Thank you. Let's take that off with our new Wilson picket that is just flying. Did that go down the hole? I think it did. We'll get that in a second. We're going to take these out. And more pneumatic servos. And we're just, literally at this point, I'm just trying to get to a point where I can say, okay, why am I stuck on the hole? Am I a bat? Am I not a bat, am I? There we go. There we go. Right, so what I want to get to is a stage where I can look at this and go, okay, that all sort of makes sense. Is this in the right place? Do I want to move this back one? I think I actually might want to move this back one. Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's open up around this and see. Actually, yeah, let's open up around this so we can see all the faces of our sawmill. What we can touch, what we can't touch, what we can hit and what we can't hit. So at the moment, this is our wood incoming pipe. This is our electrical energy. And I'm going to move to start with the electrical energy. Because I don't want it coming at the bottom, I want it coming at the side. Crazy talk, I know. But let's do that, and then let's take away this bottom one here and here. Oops, I need to put that back though, because that's powering the slud. Actually, I can do that. Yeah, better. That gets out of the way of there. Yeah, and again, better. So there we go. Our sawmill has power again. All we're doing really is just giving us plenty of room around the object. It's night time. I get to use beast mode. Around the object to be able to feed our pipes in and feed our pipes out, and that's quite an important thing. Now, at the moment, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to want to store some of the wood before it goes into the machine, because we have got so much wood is going to be coming through this machine. It would be very silly, I think, not to store some of it before it actually gets into this part. So in order to do that, I'm actually going to do the storagey part sort of underground, because what I'm thinking of doing, if I take this here and this here, again remember this pipe is the pipe which is bringing in all the good stuff. Can I get 2 back? I think I can. Yeah, and then let's get rid of this. So we go blop and a blop, and this is coming from where? It's coming from here. Oh, blop, 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 blop. Awesome. So we don't want to run along the edge. Actually, that doesn't go anywhere, so we can get rid of that. Superb. So this is still wood that's coming from, or will come eventually, from the machine that's here, yeah? So this is fine, and it's going to be coming this way. 2, 3, 4 to here, and then what we're going to have, I want the chests to be... where's the chests? There they are. So we have a chest. I want that to be able to go straight up there. I have a double chest it's going to have to come out of. So let's just put that in. So we'll put a double chest here. So this is where the wood is actually going to be stored, so which is coming from here. So this needs to run along here. Actually no, let's do it this way. Let's keep this little area free. And then blop, blop. Okay, and what we are going to need to do on this point, because this is coming straight from the machine, we absolutely are going to need to put in some servos to say actually it's just wood. We can't have anything else coming in this machine apart from wood. Keep an eye out for beasties, people. Oh, oops, actually let's grab some wood from here. Awesome. Shut the door. Not that it makes any difference, they can walk around. So yeah, so we've just popped these in here. Let's go to empty hand. Let's hide out the way in case anything comes down. We want a whitelist only. Only wood comes in these pipes. Whitelist only. And actually because these are all the same, there it is, whitelist only. Wood in that one. And I can actually turn these on to ignored, so they should just be on. Okay, whitelist, wood only, off, fantastic. Whitelist, wood only, off, fantastic. So this chest will now fill with our wood from this machine here, okay? And the next thing we need to do then is get that wood out of here and have it come up to here. So it's only being stored here really temporarily. Now how I'm going to do that how am I going to do that? I'm going to do that by coming underneath the chest. Again, working 3 dimensions, people, remember. And I don't need to worry about... There we go. And actually, I am going to need to worry about it because I can't get to the blasted thing now. Where's my wrench? So at the bottom of this chest, which is just a temporary holding chest, so we don't end up with a backup. Yeah, so we don't want things clogging up the system. So we put that in there. Let's do that to an output. Pop that in there. Empty hand. Where's my empty hand? You don't need you. Empty hand. Off. Everything is going to come out of there now. Okay, so there's nothing, no need to whitelist anything. Only wood can go in there, remember. So that's fine. And then we put another one in. Bloop. Come on. Thank you. And output. One of those. Empty hand. Off. So now, wood's coming in the top of that chest, into there from the machine, and then it becomes stored if there's a backup problem here, yeah? And then we can bring this out of here. Don't need that one, that's unnecessary. And we're actually going to bring this wood how do I bring this wood? I can bring it from the back here, that's fine. Can I bring it for the back? That's annoying because I'd rather that wasn't there. We can get rid of it though. It doesn't have to be there, because what we can do is we can do that, and that just cuts that all off and gives a little bit of partition, which is what we want. Okay. It's quite technical. Look at the state of the wiring. Right, so there we go. This now comes out of here and goes into the back of our machine here. We can put another one. We've got so many of these pneumatics it doesn't matter. So we'll do another one in here, turn that off. Whitelist only accepting wood, nothing else. So only wood can go in here. However, we also have to go to our machine and make sure that our machine knows, oops, I got that wrong. Yeah, so that's blue now. So this machine now knows that this is a blue, and that's where all the wood is now coming in from. So just to recap, the wood's coming from the actual harvester over here through the pipes, and will be stored in that double chest there if there is an overflow. And instead, we will be sending constant supply of wood into the machine from here. Power's obviously coming from this side. That's pretty fantastic. Alright, and we can hide all this. You won't even notice it. It'll all be vanished. The next thing to do is, what about output? Now, have I got enough space there, or do I really need to consider... I might need to consider moving the whole thing, you know. Might need to consider moving the whole dang thing by one. I wonder what it will look like. It's easy to do. It doesn't take very long. Just do that. Up like that. Out of the way. Up. Thank you. And this is going to come over by one. So let's just take this apart. Don't be afraid in Minecraft to be crazy. Don't be afraid to just look at something and go, do you know what? I don't think that needs to be there. I think we might be able to move this about. So I'm going to move this one over. Don't be afraid to experiment around and see how things look. Okay, that will appear in a second. Awesome. And then we can put on that. So we've now moved this back one. That gives us a little bit more room here to play with, and I quite like that. So that's fine. And the next thing then we just need to do is reconnect from... let me turn all these off again because I've confused myself by having all of these colours looking at me. Fabulous. So it's just this bit. This is where this pipe's going to come out of, which we can do again. Very simple. Plop. We can pop that in there. Empty hand. Let's turn that on. Don't really need to do that, but shouldn't need to do this because there's nothing that can come through here, but I just want to make sure that I don't screw up all my pipes. So that can come down here. Come on. Thank you. And there. Now, what we're going to have to do, which is fine, we can probably now take oops. Think about these things. I don't really want to use metal for that, but we will. Sod it. Sod it. Should be able to cut this in half. No, I can't. Why can't I do that? Is there something in the way, I suppose? Ooh! You do this to vex me. Okay. No. Well, no. That's fine. That's all cool. That's all cool. Because... actually, it's not cool at all. It's annoying. Why can't I block you? What's in the way? If I was to take you out... what we've got to try and do is get a bit of separation here and here, I think. I didn't bring up the spade. And up, and a hop, and oops, and a hop. Awesome. Yeah. So if this comes. We have infinite land, people. We do not need to be restricted by one little area of land. So what we can do is we just say, okay, well this pipe is not as long as it was before. Let's make it shorter. And where's that? It's going to come. This one. This is the underpipe that comes underneath. And we can then. Where's our? Wow, lots of pipes. Oops, took that out. Wrong one. Okay. underpipe, fine, blump, and blump, fine, and then you can come out from there. Brilliant. There and there. Good. We'll do the necessaries in a second. Let's just flick these around. Okay, back to these quickly and go blop, blop. Right. Oh. Awesome. So I'm going to get these set up back to where it was very quickly, and then once I've done that, we shall be right back. So I shall be back in a second. Don't go anywhere. Okay guys, welcome back. Right, so what have we done? I've just put in this cobblestone in the middle here actually, just to make sure that I had given myself enough room for what I wanted to do, and I have. But let me go back and just recap then. So I have just put in place actually, just to help you visualise. Here is the harvester. It's not connected. I've put a big bit of dirt in between it and its power cable, just because I'm quite paranoid about the fact that that will kick off and start chopping things before I'm ready to go. What we've got down here, so actually let's do this, confuse myself now. At the back of the harvester, alright, we have a simple valve, and that valve is simply, everything's ignored, everything can come out of it, it's just on, so everything in this machine will spit out into this main service pipe. What happens to this pipe? Well, it will come down here, and it has the ability, so all of our wood, as we've just seen, is going to come through here, down from the machine above there, yep, all the way down, and go, I can take wood this way, I've got a place this can go. It's going to come, whoops, oh good gracious, come on, it's going to come into here, and we've already set these to whitelist for the wood only, and they're on. So all of our wood could automatically come in this direction, but it will automatically also drop out the bottom, okay, because we're on a full sort of empty out. This is sort of a break point, if you like, and that wood will then go through here, into our blue section, and into the sawmill. So that will get chopped. Alright. If you are an apple, oh by the way, we are shearing mushrooms, so we're not collecting mushrooms. If you are an apple, you're going to go down this pipe, and you're going to come, if you remember, see, all the way down here. This is our sludge coming out here as well, but there we go. That's going to go up and into our apple yard, which was all set up for apples, so they're all done, and the sludge obviously is done here as well, coming out the side of the machine. And finally, if you are a sapling, again you'll get spat out of the main pipe, and you can go two places. You can go to here, three places actually. You can go to here, whitelist, ignored, ready to go, alright, and obviously there's an around the corner part there. You see that pipe at the back there? That leads off down, right the way down the other end, to the other harvester that's right down the bottom, keeping these all full up. Obviously the other harvester is also receiving saplings from the other harvesters. There's plenty of saplings. If you still have nowhere to go, you could come down here as a last resort into these ones here, which I have set as a dense, and you saw that, see the word dense at the mode at the top there? And these are dense, but these are set for saplings only. So we have places for saplings to go as well. So this machine, apart from power, is, fingers and toes crossed, good to go. What we need to do over here then is just work out the outputs now as to where stuff's coming out. We know where the energy's going in, we know where the wood's going in. This obviously we're not going to put anything in, that's our animation sawmill, which I want to keep open. But we have that face, and a bottom face left, and we need to get out sawdust and the wood. Those are the two properties that we need to have spat out of this. Now, two ways of doing this really. I think two ways. To start with, what we're going to do is our wood is going to come out the top and be spat down in a hopper, come on a conveyor belt, and look like it's being produced. Yeah, so you'll see it being produced, the wood. The sawdust is going to come out in a different way and be almost hidden and taken straight to a deep storage unit, so you won't really see that. In order to do that, I'm going to have to take this out from probably the front. So sawdust is actually going to come out from here. I'll have to hide all of this. Obviously the machine's going to have you know, some paneling to hide it all, but it is going to come out of here, and then I need to make it vanish pretty quickly, because it's going to get in my way. So we can make it come down. Then we can bring it across. Oops! Whoa! 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 What did you do that for? Why'd you do that? Don't need that. Thank you very much. Thank you. So this one will be an output. Again, I won't need. I can put a thing on. I might as well. I've got so many of the damn things, just because it helps me show you what I'm doing more than anything. Let's turn that on to off, so that will come out. Nothing needs to go on there in terms of blacklist, because we can do it all actually from here, and we can say now this is front, which is that one. No, is it? Oops, that one. No, that one. Yeah. So that one actually we want it to be yellow, because yellow is the extra thing that's produced here. So this yellow is sawdust. Sawdust will come out of here, and we need to make it vanish and then sort of come back again, really. But not until we're sort of past the point where it matters. I wish I'd picked up the spade. Let me go and get the spade, because we are digging through. Aha! Come here. Oops, missed. Get wrecked. Love Beast Mode the sword. It is too awesome for words. Let's quickly go and grab the spade. I don't need the Legion of Boom hammer, but I do need my spade. Up, up, and off we go. Let's get back over here. So we're going to make, so essentially, yeah. So we make the cable disappear, and we're going to make it disappear under the logging camp, out of the way, so it doesn't interact with anything else. Doesn't interact with the outputs or the wires or anything else if we can avoid it. So let's get this into. Whoa, that cleared out a bit quicker than I anticipated. Where's the end? Yeah, so that's outside the building. This is going to be the wall, so that's inside the building. So let's just quickly go and pop it where I think this is going to be. In actual fact, you be gone. So the deep storage unit currently is going to be running here, and what I'm actually going to want it to do is I want the deep storage part of it probably, I think under here will be fine. Yeah. So we come back to here. Yep. Remember, that's where it's coming down. We can go blop, and then bring that all the way across here. Oops, I need to get out, so you're going to need to vanish for a second. Excellent. Okay, so in here, at the bottom there, I could now put actually my deep storage unit, and that will begin to receive. Did I pick them up? Oh, I did. So let's pop that in there. This is going to be the sawdust. Okay, so that can go. Where did that? Yeah. So up, up, bump. Okay, so this is now loaded up and ready to receive all of the output from the front. Okay, sawdust will go into here. That's not quite the end of the story, however, because I'm going to want to get this stuff out. Actually, did I do a silly thing? No, I didn't. So what I want to do though is, thinking about it. Oh, you're annoying. Have I got any stone? I don't want to. Where's my thingy? Let's cut this up into bits, because I want to make some separation here so that I can do what I want to do. So this is going to have a panel over it, like that. I don't know whether that's just broken something though, or whether that's going to be, whether that's resting on top of that, or whether that should be okay. We can check from the other side, but it should be fine. Actually, you can go like that, that's fine. So what we're going to have is from the deep storage unit, the top of the deep storage unit, nothing in there at the moment, and we need to turn that, actually change that, wait, outwards. Put one of these in again. We don't really need to, but I'm going to, because I like to know they're done. Open hand, come on. So this is going to be drawing out of this unit. and bump, 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 Kai, and I can hear something moving about. Do you hear that? Oh, spider. Be prepared. That one and that one. So now, I love this. So now this chest will, over time, oh dear, you just died. This chest over time will fill up with sawdust. And the great thing is that as it sort of empties, as I take stuff out of it and we'll turn it into, not that we use sawdust a lot for anything. Wow, there's a lot of stuff out there. So from the deep storage chest being filled up here, then spitting it out here, is fantastic. So that will now automatically always fill up with sawdust. Don't have to do anything with it. And I can do something very similar with wood on the other side. What I can also do, so that we don't see it to start with at least. So on the other ones, if I did that, is that going to go in as a block? Let's just cut that open and see. Yeah, it did go in as a block. If you do that with metal, it doesn't do that. It's different, it's odd. Let's just make really quickly. I'm going to kill that spider in a second. It's getting on my wick. 2, 4. Is this enough? It should be. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, tons. Right, so 20, awesome. Where did I put that? Yep, there it is. Put that back actually. Might leave that there. Could be a good place to have a workbench. Just need one of those. Oops, come on. Fabulous. And then from here I can do this and just neaten this up a little bit so we don't see. Oh, you're going to be awkward, aren't you? Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so that is all ready to go. I'm probably going to do the same on this side actually for when we get the next deep storage unit in. But let's just put these back first. So we just go bump, bump. Yeah, see? So there we go. What I am going to do is just make sure that we have put back whether these are still in here or not. See, I get very upset if I don't think I've got all my bits and bobs on, so that's okay. That's alright. That's okay. That's going to be receiving sawdust. That spider's going to be receiving death, is what's going to happen. We can then put that back. Superb. So that chest there is connected to a deep storage unit here, which you wouldn't know was there, being filled up from the back end of this. That spider needs to be dealt with. Bear with. Come here. You're ruining my film. All of you. You don't scare me. Get out of my way. Finished? Any more for any more? Anyone else want to get panicky? Do you? Bring it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Surprise attack. Ninja. Yeah, you don't stand a chance against beast mode now, do you? Right, back to here. What are we doing? Right, so this chest is going to be sawdust. Fantastic. Don't need to do any of the hopper stuff. That could be fine. That could be left as is. That's done. The next thing then is to probably get to the stage where we start to close some of this up in a minute. The last bit that I'm going to do is here. And how do I do this better? Let's go really high. Boop, there we go. And what we're going to do is we can pop in a... Look at complex for a sawmill. You couldn't make it up, could you? Let's flick that around so it's an output. Thank you. Open hand. No space. What have I picked up? What do I need? Don't need you. Go away. Go down the hole. Open hand. Just turn that on. Come on. Bump. Okay, so that's on. Again, don't need to tell what it's going to be because I can do that via here if I get it right. Should be red on top. Have I done that right? Yes. So red on the top. Red's coming out of here. Wood is going to be coming out of here. What's going to be coming out of here. And this is going to go all the way up. All the way up. So boop and boop. Doesn't need to go another one over, I don't think. I think that will be sufficient. It could come down actually, and then we can put a hopper on it. Why put a hopper? Just because it looks good. It's quite a sad reason, I grant you. I do actually want to go one up. I lied. So you are in the wrong place. You will leave. There we go. So one hopper. Going in there. Nope. Yes. Again, don't need to put one in here, but I will. Just so we know we've got one in there, really. Excellent. Look at the complexity. Superb. So that's in. The next thing to do is to make this look pretty. So I'm going to do that off camera. I'm not going to show you that at the moment, and then I'm going to show you how we do the last deep storage bit. So I shall be right back once I've made this look nothing like this. So take a look at it. This is what it looks like at the moment, and if you give me a little time, it will look nothing like it. Alright, so I will be right back. And welcome back, everybody. Well, here it is, looking nothing like what it looked like when you last saw it. I have micro-blocked it to death. We have our conveyor belt on the top here, which will be receiving the wood. I put a fake log on the back of it to make it look like it's actually, you know, chopping things in with some runners, dragging it into the engine. Obviously I've prettied it up around the edges. The hopper I've turned into something looking a little bit more grand. It hasn't got a light on it actually. Where's my light? Have I got a light in here? I have. So can I do something like that? I can. That's very good. I like that. So this is it. This is our sawmill, which I think looks a little bit better than a single grey block like that colour. I think that's a sawmill. That's what a sawmill looks like to me. We put some warning strips around the blades so we don't want to get our fingers chopped. We can test it out. Let's have a go. If we pop in a single piece of wood, oh no, just one, let's not go crazy. And there we go, chopping it up, seeing what it does, and let's hopefully, we're going to see it come out of here. Hopefully. So chopping up, the saw blade down there has gone orange, it is working, there you go! Boom, 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 boom. Out comes all the output. Where does that go? Well, obviously it goes into our shed, which I have also moved around a little bit, and there you can see we've got a conveyor belt coming around the edges here, and well, sawdust is in there. That's what we were looking for. That's what we're hoping to see. There's the rest of the sawdust. So sawdust is actually going, put a little hatch in here, sawdust is going into here. Okay, very easy. And then being spat out again and sent to the chest. So that's, whoops. So that's definitely working. We just need to finish this bit off. And in order to do that, again, we put our deep storage unit down here. Actually, let's put our cables in first, because we know we're going to need to put them in. There they are. Alright, and ducts which are going to go to bump, bump, coming out of here. Pop that in there. Let's just open up. Take that out of there. Okay. And what we're going to do for the top of this is I'm going to put in, as I always do, something like that. Okay, so a hopper, which is going to be feeding directly into, let's get that right so it is actually feeding into it, but that will be feeding into the deep storage unit, just so it just catches the things off the conveyor belt really, and we'll pretty that up again. We can put some micro blocks around here, but essentially that goes on there, and awesome, so that's on. I think what I don't know whether I can put, I should be able to, where's me crafting table. We are going to have to end up with a crafting table in here somewhere, I suppose. I'm just not quite sure where I'm going to put it. I can put it there, I suppose. Yeah, that'll do. And then we can go dun, 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 dun. Oh, I don't want all of them, idiot, just that one. Fabulous. And then what we can do is, just so we've got access to these deep chests, so we can see, make sure that they're functioning right, yeah, that they're not over full. Well, not they'll ever get full, but you know, that just gives me access to the bottom part of that if I want it, without actually anyone knowing that I've got that particular part. The next thing we're going to have to do is empty all this out, run the pipes under and connect them in the same way we did over there. That will just be for wood, and it'll come through. So the last bit, all I've got to do really is sit here and go, okay, let's mess around with some micro blocks and make it all look very pretty, and I will do that. I'll do that now. So, but I don't think you need to want. You don't think you're going to want much me do that. But yeah, so that, ladies and gentlemen, is how. Whoops. Is how our sawmill is going to look. Let me just try and get on here. Why that not? No! Straight away, look. I have problems with conveyor belts. I haven't even started. Hopefully this has been a good, a good video for you. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, do leave a like. It does help me out a little bit. Spread the word and try and get some more subscribers to come along, because it would just be fantastic to have, people with us on this journey. I think, because I think that's sort of what it's all about to me, is to have people seeing what I do, enjoy what I do, and have fun with me. So if you'd like to share this, oops, I can't put it there because I've got a thing. If you'd like to share this with your friends and whatnot, please feel free to do so. It'd be great to get them to come along. If you've got any comments you want to make, obviously leave some comments. I'm quite happy to read those. I quite enjoy reading all of the comments, actually. But until I see you again, there you go, that's not too bad. That works for me. Until I see you again next time, where I'm not quite sure what we're going to be doing. I suppose what we're going to be doing is getting ready for the grand switch on and making sure all of this works, which is quite exciting. So yeah, the grand switch on is coming up. Make that a bit bigger just in case any of that wood comes out. That's still open. Yeah. So grand switch on hopefully coming up soon next time. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for your support. And I will see you next time. See you later. Bye bye.